Pack Addicts, how's everybody doing today? So hope everybody had a good weekend. Weekend is just about over, so back to work. Not that this is work, this is fun. We're trying to get to this for a couple days. Want to make sure I get through the rest of the Cosmic Legions to show you folks. If you haven't seen them already, and those that find my opinion valuable or interesting, at least give you that. So yeah, so let's get back to Cosmic Legions. This will be our third. If you missed Vorga and our man here, this basically the Space Marine. He's not really a Space Marine. He's more of a guard. And if you want to see my impressions there, go watch the last two videos I did on those guys. They're, I think, both cool in their own ways. One thing I haven't shown out here yet is the skull that came with those that pre-ordered the golden skull. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a nice little gimme. Nice little thank you. I know back in the day they gave us the sword horseman, right? The cool sword. I got a few of those kicking around. But yeah, not a bad skull, and it's golden. Where else are you gonna get a golden skull unless you paint it yourself? But I just want to show that out there. But for today, we have the Sphexxian guard, and I cannot wait to break into this guy. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so first thing, we're gonna read the profile, which is on this side, which we kind of goofed up last time. I'm gonna shut this light off for the moment because it reflects too much. So Sphexxian prison guard, if you can read that. So long known as a secretive and secluded culture, the Sphexxian hive colonies of Vizapir have been scattering away from their homes as of late. With the preservation of Sphex culture and livelihood as their motivator, the Sphexxian prison guards Valkatar are a brutally efficient and organized force. Rapid population growth is increasingly draining Vizapir's resources. Sphexxian foragers have been sent out to the far reaches of the 5 rings of Cosmerium in search of supplies and sustenance for Vizapir, or however you pronounce it. Others, like the guards of Valkatar, take up work as a way of accumulating wealth to be shared with their people. So, yeah, interesting bug dude. So we're gonna break into this bug guy, check him out, see what's what. You can see his weapon right there. Again, there are 2 bug dudes. Call them bug dudes. There's the Sphexxian prison guard, and then the Sphexxian block commander. Then they have another one in the one of the other releases that I didn't order. But I mean, these guys say to me, "Hey, we should be getting a buzz off homage anytime." Thinking Master Universe homages, but again, this time I have it prepared. I have my knife ready to go. Speaking of which, anybody see any of the stuff from San Diego Comic-Con recently? The Master Universe stuff, that's looking pretty cool. I don't know how many iterations I need of some of the same characters, but still, this guy comes with a lot of stuff. First thing I want to check out, actually, which is surprising. Oh, no, it's the same background that we've seen already, so I thought this might be a different background, but it is the same background we saw with this guy. But since the box is slightly bigger, I feel like the artwork is slightly bigger. But always cool to check out the artwork. I like to check out the artwork. Actually, let's put that right there, see how that works. Oh, that's just gonna fall down. Of course it is. Let's put the box back there. No, it won't fall down. Kind of neat-ish, if you will. All right, and let's break this guy out of his plastic prison. Let's see what we've got going on here. Oh, so first off, there's a lot with this guy. Wow, he's crazy. First off, we have the wings. Okay, now wing adapters, same as they've ever been. I have to say, and I've said this before, I'm not a huge fan of the wing adapter. Yeah, they always feel like they're gonna break off to me. Oh, that's what fell out. His other mandible fell out. Sometimes they're hard to get in there, and they always feel like they're gonna break off. Well, let's check out the wings. These are pretty cool looking. And I think, didn't they do something like this for Poxus? Weren't his wings kind of like this? Yeah, I think they were. It was after they released these. I was looking to see if these kind of flex at all. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna break that if I keep forcing that. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a missed opportunity. If this were hinged, that'd be pretty sweet. So that's kind of a bummer. Okay, so we get the wings. Ooh, maybe it does. I don't know. I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid. Is that supposed to? I don't know. Oh no, it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. So that'll be getting glued. Okay. We get some glue handy. So that's kind of a bummer. The wings are cool. I like the way they look. But again, overall. And not surprising some of the glue let go considering how hot it is. And it's hot in this room right now because the AC is out. Well, excuse me, I should say I've had the AC off all day because we've been outside. We usually turn the bedroom ACs on and the office AC on just a couple hours before bed, cool off. So go to bed. Not that you care how we run our air conditioning around here, but just info. So look at, wow, jeez. This guy comes with a ton of stuff. He comes with like, holy crap. He comes with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different hands. 9, 10. So he goes with a lot of different hands. He's got his mandibles. Gotta get that out of there. There's other mandibles. Some antenna that I gotta put on there. Okay. Man, and this guy, this guy's heavy. He's got some heft to him. Oh man, we get more hands. These guys, okay, these guys, you're definitely, I forget how much these guys were, but I feel like you're definitely getting your money's worth on them. Because they come with a lot of stuff. And again, more twist ties, which I've had other toys or collectibles or even kids' toys where the twist ties are ridiculous. But let's look at this. Be careful here. I'm afraid I'll break that off. Not me. Get this guy out of here. I'm gonna stand him over there for a minute. Oh, he's got some. I mean, he has got. And I've said this about I think all the characters. They've got some heft to them. Some serious heft. I mean, we're used to Cosmic Legions where you get a lot of skeletons and stuff like that, where they're not. Skeletons aren't as hefty, obviously, because they're skeletons. So they don't need as much heft, if you will. Let's do this. Again, very well packaged. Which, you know, depending how you feel well packaged. Well packaged means it fits in there very well. It fits in there neatly. You know, it displays well. If you wanted to take this out and just display it in the packet, I mean, you could do that. It would display well. Just kind of a pain to get into, that's all. Man, this guy's got more of the arm lasers, mandibles. This guy's got a lot. I'm gonna do the tape on this side too. Trying to keep the tape as quiet as possible. Plastic as quiet as possible. Man, this is it's taped there too. Man, people who package this must have a lot of fun. I think that's sarcastic. Yeah, we're gonna get to you. You stay there. We'll get to you. All right. So his weapons. Let's pop this out of here. Now it is a different color than his kind of bug-looking gun, which to me looks a little like the weapon, those guns from the Fifth Element. Like it opens up. Remember those? It has the rockets and net gun and all that. Very lightweight. Feels like a different type of plastic or something. I'm not quite sure what. And again, not a whole lot of color variation on the weapons, even for, I mean, yeah, I guess he's considered an army builder, but more of a deluxe army builder because there's so many parts, I would say. I forget. I feel like you could do some paint apps on there, but having it all the same color isn't necessarily bad. And he's got his staff. I've noticed a few characters from Cosmic Legions coming with this staff. So it's a nice difference between, you know, the mythic and the cosmic. Again, I mean, how detailed are you going to get on a staff? There's some good, you know, some good ripping there and texture. It's like a sort of like a spear axe thing. It's kind of cool. Okay, and then we get his arm lasers, which again, these don't appear to have any paint apps on at all. These appear to just be, we'll see in a minute. These appear to be just gray kind of plastic. You see that? Get the camera to focus. Again, they're just the gray plastic. No paint apps whatsoever on that, which, I mean, I get it, but some paint apps would be nice. So we get 2 of those. Okay, 2 of those. Then we get his little mandibles. I don't even know where these go. I have to look at the pictures to find out where this goes. Okay. So, let's get down to assembling this guy, which means we're going to bring this probably a little further down. Bring this over here. Now, bring this a little, actually, let's bring it back up a little bit. And give you a little tilt. Okay, so let's look at the character before I start adding pieces. Okay, I see where his mandibles go now. Wow, he's got a lot of stuff on here. So this feels like it could come off if you really wanted it to. Okay, a lot of texture. I like the color. The color is cool. Again, you've got these little attachments where you can attach stuff like his guns. So his guns are definitely going to go there. His mandibles are going to go here. All right, you can see the hole for him. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Or maybe it's not so obvious. I don't know. Everybody's different in regards to how they view things. Some people are a little more mechanically challenged. I mean, you could, I guess, put them up there, but that'd look funny. Like, really funny. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And I think I'm kind of glad they did it that way, because obviously if you molded this all of one piece, the color would be off, right? You couldn't do them separate colors. And I swear those would probably get broken off. So this is cool. You can glue them in if you want, I suppose. Don't really see a reason to. See, they're kind of bent. And one's bent one way, one's bent the other. Are these movable? These are not movable. I feel like that's like a chest piece that pops out. Kind of like he's got that chest piece back there. I feel like it's not quite this. No, it's not the same. Certainly not the same body per se. Okay, so we got those. These hands. I mean, these hands are just nasty looking. But let's check them out. Okay. Start at the top. Head. Oh, I want to finish putting his antenna in. I say these go like this. Yeah, that looks cool. Like bug dreads. Okay, get that one in. Get this one in. There we go. Kind of push down here, and it kind of slides in like that. Just if you're having trouble with it. So, all right. So we got the head. What we got for articulation here? Get the pop that off with this whole bug neck piece thing. Okay, I'm pretty sure that probably pops off. You know, I'm not going to go ripping it all apart. Maybe I should do that in some of these reviews, but I don't know. What do you think? You want me to rip them all apart? You tell me. I could. Okay, so that's firmly wedged in there. Okay, so this is a piece that sits on top of the normal body. Again, it's not that particular body. And so this is all one piece that kind of pops up on there. And then it's got a different neck piece that fits in there. Then you get a front plate. So that's a pretty good way to do it. You're very modular. Again, heavy. So what's he got for? Oh, there we go. So he's got some good articulation there. He's got like that, right? Get his head all around like that. That's about as high up as it gets. And then down. But he's a bug. He's gonna be looking at the ground, making sure he's not stepping on any of his relatives. And so there's that. So how snug does this feel in there? That feels pretty snug. I mean, you can start wiggling it if you want to, but overall that's pretty good on there. I guess you could pop it off if you really wanted to, but I don't really want to. Because again, see what I did with the wings, right? Then we've got this cool, it's textured. It almost looks like screen. It feels like screen. Same thing here. And it almost, I don't know if you can see it very well here. Let me turn this light back on. I don't know if you can see it real well, but it almost feels like it changes. The color changes sort of like from a blue to a purple, depending. But that's pretty cool. He's a very, very kind of shiny bug. Kind of reminds me of the dragonfly. So we were just outside putting up a dog kennel. So the dog can have some place to hang out, you know, if we have to leave for a couple hours or something. And so many dragonflies outside, which are cool. I love dragonflies. I've told you before, we keep bees and stuff, but love dragonflies. They eat mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. And some this guy reminds me of the coloring you'd see on some of those dragonflies out there, like the really bright purples and blues and greens. So really drawing some inspiration from, you know, Mother Nature, as it were, which is pretty cool. And not just around the design, but the overall coloring. And we'll put his wings in. We're gonna put one of his wings in because this one's busted. Sad noises. Okay. And his wings go in here. Actually, you know what? Before I do the wings, these mandibles. These are gonna be interesting to put in. Someone had these, like they had him bent behind his back and they had him holding a weapon. They're like, yeah, now you can hold his weapon behind his back. I thought that was pretty unique. Let's see what's the best way to do this. How is that supposed to go? Looking at the box here, this is a guide. Make sure we get it in there correctly. I'm not gonna show you the box. I'm gonna look at the box. You don't need to see the box. Okay, that should work. Sphexxian prison card. Again, somebody else that works for the man. What's up with that? Okay, so one of these is gonna kind of, like this looks like it kind of goes up. Is that how we want it? Or do we want it to kind of go down? Some instructions be pretty cool. But, you know, I guess you can figure it out. And I think down. Again, these little nubs, I'm always paranoid I'm gonna break them. Yeah, that doesn't not go in very easily. I think I might have that on the wrong side. Hard to tell. No, I think I had it right. I think I had it right. It's very hard to tell. Get in there, you! Here we go. Oh, fell out again. Piece of whatever you are. Piece of bug. So it's like when I go to flex it, it pops out of the joint. Which is a little frustrating. But I'm sure he's gonna look very cool once you get those in there. Or maybe I'll leave him out. I mean, I don't think it's absolutely necessary. For me anyways. I mean, yeah, it's cool, he's a bug, he's got extra arms, but I don't care. Let's try that. You know, doing this the way that seems to make the most sense with these little ridges on top. That seems to make sense. Because why would you have ridges underneath in your armpit? Those will be hurting you. this little bit of flexing before we go here. And then see if we can get that in that hole. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, the other one was easier because I could kind of push against this side, but when I get this one in there, it's a little more difficult. It kind of reminds me of, okay. There we go. They're in there. Which, I mean, that just adds a whole extra layer of creepiness to him, if you ask me. He can, you know, shoot at you while taking a piss. Actually, do bugs bee? I don't know. I'm not an ornithologist. Is that right? Person who studies bugs, ornithologist? I think that's right. Okay. Yeah, okay. This guy's pretty cool. Again, he's got 20 pairs of arms going on over here. Let's put this wing in. The wings sit a little lower, right, than you might expect. You might think, oh, they're going to be way up here. Nope, they're down here. Which, again, makes sense, you know, closer to more in his thorax, as it were. That hole seems really, really tight. I forgot to look at his back. I forgot to do a full around the world. Maybe we'll do that before we get that in there. Okay, so we get the hands in there. We talked about his arms. He's got pretty good articulation. He can bring his arms up to there. Yeah, you can consider he's got that. And we started to go through all his articulation. And we didn't. The hands are a little gummier. Not super. Maybe they're not. They feel like they're doing. Maybe it's a texture on there. You got good articulation with the legs. The tail. Glad that's in there. I'm not going to mess around with that. I'll break that. Knowing me. And let's see, what else? You get, again, cool looks here. Cool looks there with the spine. A lot of screws in his spacesuit. I think the other one has more of a, because this one obviously looks like he's wearing something on his face, but his mandibles stick out, right? The other one, the Sphexxian Block Commander, doesn't have any of that armor on his face. But again, let's see if we can get this in there. That hole is tight. That hole needs to be re-drilled, but I'm reluctant. Very reluctant. And that's why I'm reluctant. That make you jump? Oh my goodness. All right, so just like when you're whittling wood, you know, they teach you when you're a kid. Oh, that one fell off. When you're whittling wood and you want to cut some wood, away from yourself. Cut away from yourself. Yeah, the paint, I feel like the paint gets in there and just jams it all up. Yeah. I'm, again, very reluctant to get in there and drill that. But I just might do it. I might just take a small drill and just kind of clean out the painty areas. I'm sure this isn't what it's meant to do, but it seems to work okay. Can we get these on here? You guys like watching me struggle with this? Should I just get this on and edit this part out and come back later so you can see what it looks like? Or do you want to see me struggle? I think you want to see me struggle, so you know, okay, it's not just me having such a bear of a time getting this. Or you can be like, hey, look at that monkey. I got it on there easy. This guy's struggling like crazy. Oh my gosh. So again, this is why I don't like the wings. It's my biggest complaint with Mythic. some of the stuff that you're trying to pop together is just a total pain in the ass. That's my honest opinion. I'm sure some people out there will be like, oh, come on, they're awesome. They are awesome. Don't get me wrong, they are awesome. If I didn't think they were awesome, I wouldn't buy them. But come on, there's got to be a better way, right? I don't know. I'm not a toy designer. I don't want to tell you how to do your job. Don't tell me how to do my job. Get a little twist there. That seems to help a little bit. Snap it, I just know it. It seems to be in there. Okay, I'm not going to put the other one in because I'm going to glue it. But I just kind of want to give you an idea of what it looks like with the wings on there. Don't want to put the other wing on because I got to glue it. Let's put his guns on because those will be nice and easy to do. Maybe I spoke too soon. I shouldn't do that. I really shouldn't do that. Boop. All right, so there we go. Now, do I have to put them? I don't have to put them both on. No need to. You don't have to put them both on. You don't have to put any of them on if you don't want to. That's the cool thing. When they're infinitely customizable, you don't have to. If I want to be like, hey, he's got his wings clipped. He's not going to have his wings. Great. I don't have to put his wings on him. If I want to put one of these million pairs of hands on, I can. And I see reasons to use each one. All right. All slightly different grip. In fact, I'm probably going to want to swap these out. And I hate swapping out hands for the same reason I hate putting in wings. These little bitty nubs, I've had them either bend or break on me, and it ticks me off. So, yeah. I don't think I'll swap out hands as much as I really feel like I want to with this guy, because he ain't gonna hold that very well with this, right? Though the cool part could be like, hey, I'm gonna get you with my gun, and I'm gonna hold in this hand, right? I'll hold my gun in that hand, and then I'm gonna have my spear in this hand. I'm gonna shoot you in the face while I stab you in the stomach, or vice versa. Yeah, whichever. Whatever floats your boat, so to speak. Oop, dropped his other arm. Yeah, maybe this is a... Let me think about that for just a second. I get 2 left arms? Or 2 right arms? Or is this just not... Oh, no, I just didn't articulate it correctly. So I'm looking at it going, wait, what? Maybe it'd be easier if I got his belt out of the way. I don't know. Part of me wants to be like what people do with their like models, what's the game? Like 40K or something like that, where they've got magnets holding the arms on. Part of me wishes it was like that. Again, I am not a action figure designer, so I am not the person to ask, is this the best design? Because I do not know. But sometimes it just ticks me off dealing with those little wing things, the wrists. Let's see, let's get this guy to spin around here. Let's see what we got. So this is full look. Again, I don't have all the wings on there because I want to glue the other one. That wing you can flex out a little bit. This has been a long while. This 30 minutes. Okay, so you know, I like to keep it a little shorter, but this guy got a lot of parts to put together. I probably will try swapping out his hands later off screen, and I'll get some pictures so you'll be able to see. But overall, would I buy this guy again? He's a cool guy. He's got some super you get some super great looks. If you don't mind messing around with them a little bit, to get the wings in there. Again, obviously, I always complain of wing adapters and that sort of thing annoy me, but I still do it. Although most of my figures, even the ones that come with wings, sometimes I'll leave them off just because it's a pain. But overall, this guy needs wings. But ultimately, super customizable, right? So I want to put his wings on. I can. If I want to keep them off, I can. If I want to have him to have, these hands, I can. If I don't, great. If I want his mandibles, yes. No, okay. If I want to keep the little, what do you call them, the little arms on there, I can. If I don't, great. So yeah, I think he's fun. I think he's a great figure. It just requires a little work. That's all, a little elbow grease. So yeah, I hope you like him. Tell me what you think down below. Questions, comments, concerns, anything else you'd like to see. I don't know which one I'm going to review next, but I don't think it will be the bug one. It's too much work for one night. And yeah, I'll see if I can get a couple reviewed here, and then get the videos over the next couple of days. But again, hope you liked it. Hope you liked the figure. Again, overall, I think good figure. Happy with my purchase. And yeah, as always, like, share, subscribe if you can. I forgot to say, hey, throw the the Cash App tag. Forgot to say that. Maybe I'll throw it earlier in the video just so you know where it is. But thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope you all are having a great day, great summer, and see ya.